Barry, of course, people all around Springfield and the Ozarks, we get bombarded with all kinds of information about our upcoming retirement. How do you help them cut through all the noise of, let's say, what may come in the mailbox or emails?
Well, I think an interesting question to ask, Ralph, is simply this. If what you knew wasn't necessarily so, when would you want to know it? And obviously the answer is sooner instead of later. There is so much information coming from people to people at all sides, and it's hard to digest that information and know what to believe and what not to believe. And I'm just going to give you a little tip here. There's a pretty good chance that the guy at the water cooler who's spent 40 years of his career stamping out product on the assembly line or whatever it is, even in the executive suite, might not be the person who knows the rules. We have people all the time who come to us who are very financially sophisticated professionals, but there are all kinds of things they don't know about tax rules and investment rules, and they don't know how to do the planning because this is a special discipline. Now, one of the problems we've got is we got this 24-hour news cycle where people are competing for your eyeballs. Ralph, you used to be in the news business, and you know the news has to be sexy in order to get people to keep watching so you can sell advertising
and we
at
talk
the station.
About breaking news. People don't even pay attention to breaking news.
Well, that's because it's not breaking news. It was news that broke last week, and they just show it as breaking news on the TV screen.
On the ticker on the bottom we talk about.
And so you've got all this assaulting you and coming at you, and you don't know what you really do need to listen to and what you can kind of dismiss. And in the meantime, you get invitations every week for workshops and dinner seminars. And so in the midst of all this, it's just important to find an advisor you can trust. And I think one of the first ways to figure that out is to kind of key into what questions they're asking right up front. If the first thing they want to do is get their hands on your statements, that's probably the wrong advisor for you. In fact, sometimes people will come in to see me and they start shoving their information across the conference table, and I just shove it back to them because that's not where we begin. We begin with a conversation about who you are as a person and what it is that you want to accomplish in retirement. We'll get around to how much have you accumulated and do you have enough to get you there. But first, tell me what it is that you want to accomplish in your retirement.